A warm welcome to all viewers to the 4th episode of our series, The Straight Left Boxing Guide. Today I'll talk a bit about something you often ask about you. Ask questions like how to start, how to begin training boxing. Can I train boxing? Should I somehow prepare myself for training? We've received a lot of questions about this, so in this episode we're dedicating our time to it. We're dedicating this episode to explaining what we need to prepare. Simply put, in short, I can say this. If we want to start training boxing, we don't need to prepare for it at all. Because I assume that if you're asking whether you should prepare or if you want to start training, then you've probably never trained it before. So it's hard to prepare for something you've simply never done and don't know anything about. However, I often know that someone wants to come to a boxing gym and, for example, starts by going to the gym or starts running, wanting to somehow prepare for boxing training. This is not necessary. You can do it that way, but it's absolutely not required. Let's assume that we're going to a boxing club that is, let's say, professional, right? We're assuming there are licensed coaches and so on, right? So it's not a situation where we come to the club and someone throws us into the ring and we have to prove whether we're boxers, because, as I keep saying, we're coming to the gym for the first time and we want to learn this. So there's no such thing. It also depends on whether we want to start our boxing journey seriously with some dreams of competing someday. Then of course the earlier the better, right? Even now you can bring kids to the gym from the age of 7 or 8, but nothing is lost if you start training at 12 or 15 years old either. And it happens that even if someone is 18 or 20 years old and starts training, I'm talking here about professional training and competing, they can still achieve something. Generally, everything is in our heads. However, 90% of the people who come to the gym are those who train boxing recreationally. Recreationally meaning as a fun way to spend time, a way to take care of your fitness, strength, and so on. Over time, technique and self-confidence come as well. All of these qualities, absolutely. So we also don't need any special equipment. There's no such thing as having to come to a boxing gym. I'm assuming we're talking all the time about a regular professional club that we need to have some kind of fancy equipment. Basically, you come just like you would to a PE class. Shorts, long pants, tracksuit, whatever is comfortable, a comfortable t-shirt, tracksuit, sweatshirt. It depends on whether it's warm or cold and how you like to train. A change of shoes. And basically the only investment we should make for the first training session is hand wraps, boxing bandages. Of course, you could also have gloves, but we don't know yet if we'll like it or not. Let's assume you like it, but it's better to come to the gym, do one training session and talk to the coach. The coach will always advise you on which gloves to buy and what size. There's no need to go overboard right away with fancy gloves. That's not the most important thing, so all we need is motivation, a professional club and hand wraps. Even if you don't have them, we'll manage just fine during the first training session, and basically that's all we need. So that's everything from me for today.